ways that we have been told we can manage stress is by bringing a pet into our lives. Often those of us who have pets determine that one is not enough. I had a beloved Westie, and he's been gone for quite a few years now, but he went everywhere with me. He was such an incredible companion. When my niece was really little, and she's almost 30 now, so it was a long time ago, but when my niece was really little, she loved cats, or at least she thought she did, and we ended up rescuing a cat from the shelter. Sid was an amazing creature. His full name was Obsidian. He was another amazing addition to my household. Obviously, he was a cat, did not go everywhere with me. I had this Westie Duncan and a black and white cat named Sid for many years, and they moved around with me because I moved quite a bit. My niece determined that she was allergic to cats, so that didn't work out too well, but these pets brought lots of joy into my life. I made a decision early on, because I really appreciate my freedom, that I was not going to live my life around getting home at a certain time because the pets had to eat at a certain time. They needed to get outside, all the tending to their needs. So I trained them from the beginning to have food readily available, and they learned not to overeat. Neither one of them were heavy, and they ate when they felt like it. There was always food and water available. For the most part, they always had access to get outside. I feel so sorry for pets, especially dogs, that have to stay indoors and hold their elimination for extended periods of time. Bodies just don't work that way. That didn't feel comfortable to me, to have a pet and to be gone extended periods and not have a way for them to get outside, both of them. I just think it's an important consideration that we develop relationships. Relationships help us mitigate stress. Some of the easier, unconditionally loving relationships we establish in our lives are with our pets. My husband and I are petless now. He's a cat person and I'm a dog person. He says he doesn't really want a dog, and I say I don't really want another cat. Unless the cat can go outside and use the restroom, I'm not a big fan of indoor litter box. We've made a decision that we don't lead a lifestyle or have a situation that is conducive to taking good care of pets. Honestly, we have full and fulfilling lives, and we have a hard enough time taking care of ourselves. I'm just wondering, do you have pets? Do they cause you more stress? Do they basically cause you eustress? We talk about eustress, which is basically stress we bring on ourselves. Or do you find that the stress that they bring into your life in some ways is offset and then some by the fact that they really bring this joy and unconditional love into your life and into your world? If you enjoy conversations like this and want to be part of the stress reduction movement, I just encourage you to look around this video for the link to join us in our group and find ways to help you minimize stress in your own life. We can find ways when we're motivated. Those of us who love living a full and fulfilling life are just going to be dealing with stress. There's just no other way around it. So it's going to be really important for us to have ways to manage that and mitigate it. I look forward to seeing you in the group and being part of the conversation.